Yeah, what good? Auxiliary here with yet another toy review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Extreme Chomping Spinosaurus. Yes, it is the Spinosaurus that many people have been going apeshit over, even though it's essentially the same exact thing as the re-release and the first release. There's literally nothing too new with this one. It's essentially a recolor. There's nothing really new with it at all. But why did I get it? Because hey, I actually like this recolor, unlike the other one that we had last time. That one was shit. Anyway, he's already out of the box already, so we'll just keep him out right there. And let's take a look at the packaging on this thing. Starting off right here, as you can see, we have the usual thing. We have the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous logo. We get the new promotional images for Spinosaurus, Extreme Chomping, freaking all that other languages here. We got Spinosaurus, we have the Carnotaurs and the other cunts that are in the show. Get the right side of the packaging right here. As the left side of the packaging, you get Gigantic Bite and Spinosaurus. You can see right here we get the new recolored versions of the Albertosaurus and the Sarcosuchus. And other than that though, there's nothing really much with the packaging of itself. Now here's the toy itself, and once again, like I've mentioned when we were taking a look at the packaging, it is a full-on recolor of the first issue of the Spinosaurus. There is nothing new to it. There is no battle damage. There is no extra thing with the extreme chomping action. Just a simple, interestingly cool recolor here. I've already mentioned this before. I did not like the second recolor of the Spinosaurus, essentially known as the battle damage Spinosaurus. That one was horrendous. Everything on it was just really bad. Just, come on, Mattel, you could have done better. But of course, Mattel learned from their mistakes, and as you can see, they've actually did a pretty well looking recolored version of the Spinosaurus, and it actually looks pretty decent. Honestly, I would say that this one's also kind of slightly better than the first issue of the Spinosaurus, but at the same time, none of the Spinosaurus look nothing accurate to the OG from the JP3 film. But other than that, we can't complain. We get ourselves a new Spinosaurus toy, and this is of course a perfect chance for those people who have not gotten the first issue. So of course people are gonna already try to get this guy, scalp it, whatever, shove it up their ass. I don't know, but all you gotta know is that this Spinosaurus, when it comes to its overall just recolor and everything like that, and just overall as a toy, nothing new, just new recolor. That's it. Now, of course, we're going to be starting off with detail here. Now, once again, like I've mentioned already many times, this is the first issue of it. And yeah, once again, I will admit, it does have the nice detail when it comes to the Spinosaurus and overall just the Spinosaurus in general. I mean, it obviously has the whole film sort of look to it. As you can see, we have the horns here, just like the one from JP3. And, looking it around, just overall visually it is the Spinosaurus, so there's nothing really much else to say. So you can see we get the teeth right there, we get the upper jaw, the tongue, and just overall sculpt and everything down this thing is cool, really nice. And yeah, overall detail, sculpt, spot on. When it comes to the paint job on this guy, it is what you expect. It's a new repaint. Of course, there's going to be a new design when it comes to the paint. You got your reds, you got your darkish gray brown, light peach color for the body, and just overall some hints of orange right there, as you can see. Nicely painted. You can see we see the inside of the mouth, which is essentially just the same sort of deal. You can see to the first release, that one was fully colored in terms of just its claws and everything else. Yeah, as you can see, Mattel did not paint the claws on the hands, so that's not really much of a big deal, honestly. But to some people it is, so it's kind of a mixed bag on there. Articulation is going to be the same. Nothing really much new. It's the same exact thing. You're not gonna expect anything much from it. The head, as you can see, it has a hinge right there. You can move it up and down. You can move it side to side. You could have it look around and stuff like that. It's all nice and normal. You can see the arms here. They are on hinges right as well. As you can see, you can have them go in and out. You can rotate them all the way around. I mean all the way around, as you can see. And then of course the legs here are also can also rotate, as you can see. And the ankles here also have rotation. And lastly, of course, we have the tail that can also rotate up, down, side to side. Now we're gonna do some size comparisons, and of course, since this is from Camp Cretaceous, might as well size them up with the same toy from the same Netflix show. So yeah, as you can see right here, they actually fit and scale very well. Here he is next to the Bull T-Rex. This is the first issue of the Spinosaurus himself, the Legacy Collection Spinosaurus, and as you can see, it is quite obviously very, very different. I do, however, like this one a bit more, seeing as this one is, while not really fully accurate to the JP3 Spinosaurus, it does kind of somewhat resemble the JP3 Spinosaurus in terms of its just coloration and all that. You know, I still like this one for what it is. But yeah, as you can see, just comparing them both side by side, yeah, you know, obviously this one has a broken jaw. Mine is broken, unfortunately. But yeah, this one has more of a more active jaw, as you can see right there. And another small difference, as I pointed out when we were doing paint job, or we were taking a look at the paint, as you can see, the claws on this one are painted, while the ones on the if it'll focus. Alright, as you can see right there, both of the claws right there, as you can see, this one isn't painted, while this one over here is. So it's very obvious that, you know, this one has way more you know, effort put into this one than this one does. It's pretty obvious right there. So do I recommend this toy? Absolutely. If you're a Jurassic World fan, it is honestly something that is pretty good when it comes down to it. Once again, like I've said in the video, if you weren't able to get the first issue of the Spinosaurus, I'd say pick this one up. This one's affordable, and it's actually a really good rendition when it comes down to it. Not my number one favorite Spinosaurus from the 3 repaints that we've had so far, but it is my second. I swear I cannot stress this enough, how much the battle damage one just sucked. Like, the battle damage one was pretty cool. Like, the whole concept of it was cool. It's just the paint job was just god awful. I hated it. Anyway, but yeah, as you can see, just overall this one is pretty good. To those people who missed out on the first Spinosaurus, definitely pick this one up. It is good. Totally recommend it for collectors. It'll be good for the kids also. I'm pretty sure the kids would really love to play with this one, obviously. Yeah, overall this toy is really good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. See you guys in the next one. And sign off. We good, don't get it misunderstood. We good, don't get it misunderstood. Got them hoes.